Alright guys, thank you guys for coming here. We need to talk. Not at all, Thomas. Yeah, what is it? What is it, Thomas? So, Zug never made a single, Brio Thomas video since January. Well, the main series of it. Well, that's because he was doing a big project because he's making so much customs for the next episode. Oh, is it the big return? Yup. Unfortunately, it's only going to be the ones that he's choosing to return. And he has everyone. Except for a few, like two specifically. Donald and Douglas. I hope they're alright. Where are they anyways? They're in Scotland for vacation. Shh. Tell me, wake up. Ooh, I'm sorry. Guys. Oh, hello Oliver. Hello Dude. What are you guys doing here? Mr. Duck, me and Daddy Oliver have amazing news. What is it? Are you guys adopting a kid? Not yet. Mr. Donald and Mr. Douglas are returning. Really? Yep, here they come. Oh, get out of the way. Sorry, this angle sucks. Hello there, lads. Did you miss us? Donald! Douglas! You're back! Long time no see, old friends. Long time no see, Oliver. It's lovely to see you all again. So, what do we miss? Hello there, Team Zug. And today, we're back with another custom showcase video. But we're doing not one, but two customs. And they're two customs that everyone wanted me to make for so many years. And I'm happy to say they're finally done. I introduce to you my Brio customs of Donald and Douglas. So, with that said, how did I make these guys? Now, you're probably wondering, Zug, why did you make Donald and Douglas? Did Brio make them? Well, no, because apparently Brio made all the main engines from 1 to 11, but they skipped Donald and Douglas for some reason. My theory is it's actually quite common because I think because they're twins for some reason and they look identical. That's a common thing. Like the other twins, like Bill and Ben and Ari and Bert, were never made by Brio. Like the only twins they ever made were Annie and Clarabelle and Spyro and Dodge, which kind of baffles me in a way. And I feel like if they had more time, like if they were given another year or two, we would have gotten Donald and Douglas. I mean, we didn't get Oliver until 2000. So, maybe in 2001 they had plans to make Donald, Douglas, Phineas, and all that lot. But, of course, they got discontinued, so they couldn't make more. That's just my theory anyways. So I did these two justice, and I finally decided to make them. I actually planned to make Donald and Douglas alongside Phineas back in, 2021, I think. I made not so good edits on them. Like, my original plan was to use the chassis from a James and a top part from Edward and just combine them on, like, this part for Edward and the wheels for James, with the exception of removing the front wheel. But the problem is that these two cost money, lots of them. So that plan was scrapped. So I decided just to use the generic wooden train brands. But the next problem is, what type do I use it for? So basically, I had ideas, like several of them, but eventually I settled down to the, I don't think it's called Imaginex, but it's one of the spin-off ranges, I think. Now, I decided to go with them because they're the closest to Donald and Douglas. The problem is finding a decent price. For some reason, actually, it wasn't a decent price. It was finding them. Now, these are usually sold in Asda, so you might, and I'm in the UK, so I thought, great, I could just buy them. The problem was, I could not find them in store shelves anywhere at all. And if you go on Asda online, it's basically a gamble. See which engine you're going to get. So for a while, I was like, dang, well, I guess I'm not going to, well, it looks like I'm not going to make Donald and Douglas then. Until on Monday, I was at Glasgow and I went to the Asda there and they had two of them. In fact, they had more than two. So I picked them up. They were £2 each. So they're basically cheaper than buying them from eBay because eBay will cost you like £5 for at least one of them. So it was perfect. So I painted them up with my black paint. And the faces came from the 2010 to 2012 Donald Douglas. They were the only faces I had. I thought they would be too small, but actually looking at them, I think they fit quite well because Donald Douglas don't really have bigger faces unlike the other engines. So they fit quite well. Eventually, I asked my dad to get me nameplates for them. And while they're not reds, I actually prefer them in black because I think that's what Brio would have done with them, basically. So yeah, now let's look at the tenders. The tenders are more of a phallus shape than the regular tenders. Now, I have the headcan I made on my community post that Donald Douglas were in an accident, so the tenders were rebuilt. So that's why the tenders look different. So yeah, that's my customs of Donald and Douglas. Now, there's only one engine left. Well, maybe two. And that one engine is BoCo. And I did buy an engine to make BoCo, and he should be arriving any minute, well, any day now. And the other engine I kind of want to make is probably Arthur. Like, the thing is, as much as I would love to make more characters like Emily, Rosie, Billy, Smudger, Bertram, and all that lot, it's two problems. One, money, because buying a lot of stuff could be quite expensive, and just also need to buy a lot of paints. And two, space. Now, I have two shoe boxes for my Brio items, and I'm kind of running out of room. So I don't want to make my series too crowded, so I decided to limit the cast. I hope you guys understand that. Maybe if I get more shoeboxes and more space, I might make at least a few more, but we'll see what happens. I'm happy with my Donald Douglas, and I'm happy to say I have all the engines from 1 to 11. So yeah, this is Team Zug signing out. Peace out and have a good day.